A key piece of data in the US, actually the key piece of data, at least for this week, was released this morning, and it was the CPI, the US Consumer Price Index, which came out as expected but strong. The rate of change was up 7% year over year. That's the headline number. Year over year inflation in the US up 7%. That's a big number, but it was as expected. The month over month core, though, beat expectations, up 0.6%, and it was expected to be at up 0.5%, and the year over year core, 5.5% higher, expected at 5.4%. So to a certain degree, these numbers were not strong enough to really derail this rebound rally that we're going, because all in all, they were as expected, up 0.1 and up 0.1 on the two that beat. Right now, as I speak to you, we've got the NASDAQ up 1%, the S&P up 0.7%, the Dow up over 0.4%, and the Russell up 0.33%. Yields actually came in a little bit off of this number, especially as you go out to the 10-year. 175 yesterday on the settlement, 173 today. The 5-year, 151 yesterday, 150 today. And that led to a tiny, tiny bit of steepening in the yield curve this morning. Now, the weak dollar helped all the commodity markets. The dollar is down 46 basis points, or a little bit less than 0.5%. Against the euro, the pound, the dollar's down 0.4%, and the yen, the dollar's down right around 0.25% versus those three majors. And that's helping commodities. Gold is up 0.25%, silver's up 1.2%, and crude again rallying up 1.17% on the morning as I speak to you right now. That leads us to China, whose inflation eased and their stimulus measures continue, and that's spiking copper. Copper's up 3% as I speak to you right now. Chinese inflation data from December missed expectations, showing a gain of 1.5% year over year, and month over month was actually down 0.3% versus expectations of up 1.8% and up 0.2% respectively. Looking ahead, we do have Neil Kashkari in a week of active Fed speak. He's the Minneapolis Fed president. He is speaking today. And then tomorrow morning, weekly jobless claims in the U.S., month over month PPI for December, which will matter. It'll be interesting to look at the labor component of that particular piece of data. Then at night, Japanese PPI for December and Chinese balance of trade.